All right, now back to the town hall in our backyard tonight, with most polls showing a big lead for Donald Trump. Tonight's town hall at the USC Law Library was a chance for the businessman to continue his momentum. He immediately, when he sat down, addressed the back and forth with the Pope, saying that the Pope's comment actually wasn't that harsh. Meanwhile, for Jeb Bush, he showed a softer side of his personality tonight, and John Kasich said he is in it for the long haul. News 19's Lauren Thomas was at the big event tonight. Lauren, a lot of personality tonight and a chance for the candidates to really address what means the most to them.
That's right, Andrea. They really sat down and told voters who they are, or at least try to show voters exactly who they are when it comes to what they would do and some of the issues that they're hoping to tackle during their presidency if they are elected. Now, Ohio Governor John Kasich, he actually spoke about health care, working with the working poor and bringing the economy up in small towns, as well as the Supreme Court with the issues that have been surrounding Justice Antonin Scalia's death. He spoke about the Supreme Court as well.
What we try to look for is we want you to be a conservative. We don't want you to make law. We want you to interpret the law. That's what it means to be a conservative judge. And secondly, you've got to be beyond reproach and good character. I mean, you know, everybody in their life at some point did something dumb, right? I mean, we know that. But overall, we want to look at how your temperament. We want to look at your attitude of fairness. And at the end of the day, it's your approach to whether you make law or whether you interpret the law as it relates to the Constitution.
Now, former Florida Governor Jeb Bush got personal about his marriage and his faith with voters tonight, and he also spoke about the national issue on drug abuse and ISIS, as that's becoming a growing problem around the world and the U.S.
We create chaos. That's what we see. We see a president that is not exerting the United States leadership, and he calls us an occupying force or calls us the world policeman or argues that anybody that is against his nuanced view is somehow in cahoots with the Death to America crowd. I don't think that's the proper way to lead. I think America's leadership is necessary to be clear and overt and strong. That's how you draw the rest of the Arab world to this. That's how you draw Europe to create a fighting force that can win.
Now, Donald Trump got out of the gate speaking on border security and bringing jobs back to the U.S. He also spoke briefly about the Pope's comments earlier today, which questioned his Christianity.
You've been in fights with a lot of people, but with the Pope, I mean, does it give you pause?
I don't like fighting with the Pope, actually. I don't think this is a fight. I think he said something much softer than was originally reported by the media. I think that he heard one side of the story, which is probably by the Mexican government. He didn't see the tremendous strain that, you know, the border is causing us with respect to illegal immigration, with the drugs pouring across the border.
So all of the candidates also spoke strongly on the Second Amendment, and when it comes to determining who will be able to buy guns with the mental state of people who are out buying guns at this time. Now, this is a lot for voters to chew on tonight, as the candidates kind of got up close and personal with them. But voters are headed to the polls this Saturday for the Republican primary, so we'll be looking forward to seeing how those results turn out. Reporting live in Columbia, Lauren Thomas, News 19, WLTX.